Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome to another collective reading here at Transform with Rian. And in today's reading, I know that the context in which I'm recording this is this time period in between the solar eclipses. So there was a solar eclipse, I should say eclipse season. There was a solar eclipse in Libra not that long ago, and then there will be an upcoming lunar eclipse in Taurus. And so there's this window here of transition, of change, of things leaving, of things coming in, things wrapping up, things just getting started. And so I thought I would go ahead and just do a collective reading to tap into forecast, if you will, things to kind of be aware of. So there's going to be some elements that are going to resonate with you, and there might be some elements that don't. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But we are going to be doing a general forecast for these upcoming energies, these upcoming shifts in the next chapter of your life, or our life, I should say, since this is a collective reading. So let's start out with some tarot, and then what I'm going to do towards the end of the video as well is pull some tea leaf cards to give you some idea of some signs that you can look out for to kind of guide you forward in this new chapter, this new journey, to let you know, like, hey, you're on the right path. Things are going exactly as they should, regardless of what everything is looking like otherwise, okay? And I don't know about you, but I love when I get signs from the universe that kind of affirm or confirm where I'm at, where I'm headed, that I'm kind of on the right path, you know, especially when things are a little bit confusing, especially now where we're in this transition period. And there's really, you know, not much in the way of taking action, I would say. It's more a period of reflection, of observation, kind of seeing where you're at, seeing what your situation is currently, like what sort of are your starting cards to work with as we move forward here. And also, you know, a time for you to really tune in to your spirit, to your soul, to see what is it that you really want moving forward. What are you ready to welcome into your life? So one of the things that I was thinking about as well before we reveal the tarot cards is after this reading, it might be a really good idea for you to get out your journal and just kind of reflect on the information that's coming through, both in the reading, but also intuitively for you as you're listening along, okay? So it's a little bit of an activity, which I'm feeling like might be a good idea for me to encourage all of you to do after our weekly collective card readings, okay? So, in any case, let's see what we have here with the first deck. We have the Four of Cups, followed by the King of Cups. All right, starting out already with a lot of water energy, a lot of emotional energy. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. And we also have, that was a little bit hard to reveal, Temperance. All right, so this is our first layer of information with the Decolonized tarot deck. So what I'm seeing here is one of the things that Spirit, that universe is guiding all of us towards is releasing some of our worries, some of our fears, okay? There are certain things that we can have control over within our lives. Mainly, I would say we are able to control how we respond to things, all right? Notice I said respond, not react, okay? So reaction is something that's very instinctual. It's something that you do unconsciously, okay? Respond is a sort of, I guess, more awakened, a higher vibrational, a higher consciousness sort of reaction, I guess, if you will, to a current situation, okay? With reactions, a lot of this response, or the way we kind of reply to some sort of question, some sort of situation, this reaction is often born out of fear, out of some trauma, okay? And once we identify that fear, identify that trauma, work with it and release it, then the next time we're faced with a very similar situation, we can then respond, okay? And response is a way for us to actually invite the sort of outcome that we want, okay? Because when we're reacting, a lot of times, again, it's coming from fear, it's coming from trauma, it's coming from pain. And what ends up happening with those energies is we kind of perpetuate it, okay? And so, what I'm seeing here from Spirit is letting go of whatever it is that has been worrying you. It's like this sort of trust and let go, okay? Because whatever it is that's worrying you, you're only seeing part of the picture here, as shown with the Four of Cups. All right? You're seeing sort of, in whatever this is that's creating fear and anxiety within you, you're only seeing that lack, that scarcity aspect of it, that part of the circumstances or the situation and possible outcomes of you not getting what you want. Okay? And that's because you're living in this scarcity, this fear energy with whatever this situation is. So think about it for a moment. Like, what is it that you are afraid of? What is it that is perhaps limiting you? Like, where is your outlook limited? Okay, where are you kind of like pigeonholing yourself when it comes to your life? Where are you limiting yourself and telling yourself like, oh, this is the only way things can play out? Okay, let me say that again. Where are you limiting yourself that's telling you this is the only way things are going to play out? That no matter what I do, no matter what happens, this is the only way, this is the only outcome that I will experience. Okay, think about that for a moment. Because that is where Spirit wants us to let go, wants us to step into this mature energy, this mature emotional state where we're not like panicking about things that are out of our control, where we're not worrying about things that perhaps we have no business trying to control, okay? I was talking to friends the other day, and kind of where our conversation led us is this energy of co-creation, okay? Like where we want something for somebody, right? Like we want them to get a raise, get a promotion, okay? We want them to advance in their career. And that person that we want this amazing thing for, maybe they want something else. Maybe they actually want a new job. Maybe they actually want to go, I don't know, back to school and learn something else. And we are manifesting for them, we're desiring for them a raise in their current position. Meanwhile, they're trying to manifest for themselves a different position entirely, a different career. And there's this clash of energies, okay? And so it's about being very mindful about what it is that we want for ourselves, what it is that we want for other people, and knowing that whatever it is that we want for other people, that's kind of out of our control. Okay? So I'm not sure where that came from, but I'm guessing someone out there needed to hear it. It felt like a little bit almost unrelated to what we were talking about just now, but we're just going to trust and flow with the universe and spirit. Now, with this Temperance card here, this is an energy of about, I feel, grounding yourself, balancing yourself, okay? Where it's about, I'm hearing the phrase grounded emotions, okay? And not letting your emotional state, this worry, this fear, this anxiety, sort of take you away or take you off track. Okay, sometimes when we get anxious or when we get nervous, it's like our mind almost like blows things out of proportion, right? It's like we make mountains out of these molehills. And so what I'm seeing here is if you look at this lovely person's feet, one is in the water and one is on land. So there's this very grounded energy I feel with your emotions. So one of the things that Spirit wants you to look into, especially what I'm hearing with this energy of the Taurus lunar eclipse is ways in which you can ground your emotions. When you feel kind of like all over the place on the inside, where it feels a little bit chaotic with your emotions, like what are the ways in which you can ground yourself? Come back to your center, okay? And that way you're not sort of perpetuating this chaotic emotional state here. And you can kind of come back to center, refocus, okay? And not get sort of distracted by an overwhelm of whatever it is you're feeling. So, so definitely, I would say that perhaps many of you have been experiencing quite the range of emotions and of expressions in the past, 2 to 4 weeks time frame, and that will continue to sort of be present in our lives as we move through this eclipse season here. And so it's really about grounding yourself and not losing sight of sort of your bigger goals, your bigger aspirations. And for some of you, it could even be making sure you take some time to rest, okay, and not try to do too much, because what I'm sensing about this eclipse energy again is about observing. It's about thinking, planning, daydreaming, and then once the eclipse energies pass, then taking some action based on wherever it is your heart and your feelings kind of settle. Okay. So this next layer, we have the Ten of Wands. So I'm feeling that some of you, one of your previous dreams, you're probably going to have to let go of or modify. Okay, there could have been something maybe in the past year to 2 years that you had as a goal for yourself and you went after it, and it's just really not panning out, or you're discovering that this isn't really something that you want. And it's okay for you to let that go with this eclipse season energy. It's okay for you to move on from that. It's probably taught you whatever lessons, it served you in whatever way it needed to. So it's okay to let that energy go. No, it's okay to move on and leave it behind, okay? Because there's something else calling you. We have the Nine of Coins, so this is beautiful. Some energy of stability coming through now after all of this, again, energy that feels at times a bit wild, a bit unpredictable. We have the Empress here. So entering a new era of abundance, again, with this stability. So I'm seeing for a lot of people, this signifies some financial stability. So it could be that recently you had some unexpected expenditures, right? Or maybe some of you, unfortunately, lost a source of income. You lost a job, or you took a position that's maybe had lower pay or something like that. And so now we're moving into this era of abundance. We have the Ten of Swords, more endings here. And I'm seeing that, with this, I never thought of it this way before, but now Spirit is showing me with this recent solar eclipse in Libra, we're going to be in a lot of Libra and Aries energy. And Libra is all about logic as well, balancing what's fair, okay? And Libra is an air sign, so this air energy brings a lot of like mental awareness, thoughts, logic, ideas. And so what I'm seeing here is for many of you over this next, couple of year period, while the axis of the moon is between Aries and Libra, you're going to start having new ideas, new ways of thinking about things. Like your mindset is going to shift. I'm going to say that again. Your mindset is shifting. The things that you thought were important, the things that you thought you needed, that's going to be adjusted now, okay, as we go into this new chapter. Here we have the Three of Wands as well. So I'm seeing here for many of you new dreams, new pathways opening up for you to move up in life, for you to level up, okay? So it could be, again, that maybe some of you, there was a bit of loss, okay? And it felt very much like a setback. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is it's more like this thing just had to get out of the way for something new to be brought into your life, okay? Something that will take you sort of on a better trajectory, that will offer you more abundance, more stability. Again, we have that stability here. more wealth. And we have this Empress energy, this energy that's very nourishing, okay? So for some people, it could even be something that is sort of shifting out of your life, because we have this 10 energy, 10 of wands, 10 of swords, okay? So passions, ideas that are leaving. And I think this is going back to that first layer of cards where we were talking about in what ways is your thinking limiting you? Okay, so identifying some of these limiting beliefs again, and some of that could have been exposed, with this eclipse energy recently, ways in which we're limiting ourselves, and we're not being open to possibilities, being open to outcomes that are actually in our favor. Okay, so think of it in that way. Maybe for some of you, it could be relationships. Like for a while too, I was in that state of mind where my mindset was a bit limited, where I thought that I could only attract this certain type of person and I couldn't ask for something more. I couldn't ask for something of substance, of meaning, that I kind of had to stay in this very superficial type of relationship where it was all about looks, all about physical pleasure, and that I wouldn't have access to someone that I could form a deeper connection with, an emotional connection with, right? That was a way in which I limited myself in the past. Again, there was probably like some self-esteem things, there was some self-worth, there was self-love aspects that needed to be healed within myself, okay? And so it could be for some of you this similar thing, like with relationships. In which ways are you limiting yourself from achieving or obtaining or having that kind of relationship that you've always dreamed of? Okay, is there something within you that feels unworthy of it? Okay, is there something within you that feels like you have bad luck and you're cursed, or some whatever story that your ego is making up when it comes to forming relationships? Now let's check out this final layer here. Ooh, I love this. Ace of Coins. Look at that. Again, new opportunities for material wealth, material abundance, building something new in your life, something very tangible in your life. Okay, it's like, it's not an idea anymore. It's not a mindset. It's not, an emotion. It's something very tangible, something that you are creating in your life. We have the Five of Wands. Ooh, okay, so there's going to be a little bit of controversy. Not everybody is going to be on the same page as you that's in your life. There are some people who are going to have different opinions, different ideas about the new path that you're going on that might be in conflict with you. So it's very important that you kind of stay true to yourself, okay? And no matter what someone else is saying, whether it's a close friend or a family member that might be a bit discouraging, is to not pay that any attention. Don't pay that any mind. Page of Cups here. So this again feels this could be very new relationship energy, new professional business contacts, new coworkers, new friends, new relationships that are romantic in nature, right? Coming in here. Oh my gosh, another ace. So Ace of Swords, look at this. All these new beginning cards. Page, Ace of Swords, Ace of Coins, right? So new energy coming in. This is a new chapter. So it can really be what you make of it, loves. This new chapter that you're going into, it's almost like I'm being reminded of like starting at a new school, okay, or moving to a new place and having a new beginning where nobody knows your past, nobody knows your history, and so you get to, in a way, reinvent yourself, okay? So what is this new version of you look like? Take some time to think about that. What does this new version of you that you are aspiring towards, what does their day look like? What do their relationships look like? What does their bank account look like? What does their lifestyle kind of look like? So dream a little bit, my loves. That's what I'm feeling called to encourage you to do. Three of Wands, yet again. So there's this energy of just dream. What is the next level of your life looking at? And don't sell yourself short. Don't be afraid to dream big. It doesn't cost you anything to dream, okay? So dream big. What does this future version of you look like? This new version of you look like? And what a beautiful way to sort of end the tarot card portion with the Six of Wands. This is victory, loves. This is you achieving your goals. This is you being recognized. This is you being seen for who you truly are, okay? You being celebrated. Oh my God, I love this energy coming through. So a lot of things to reflect on, okay? Where is it that you're limiting yourself? And where is it that you are wanting to be, wanting to open up? What kinds of new energies do you want to welcome into your life? What is this like next level version of you looking like, okay? So as you continue to dream, as you continue to receive these signs from the universe, or move forward on your path, I should say, what are the signs from the universe that you can look out for to let you know you're on the right path? So you'll just take what resonates with you. Maybe you can jot these signs down in your journal as well, because they're going to be important here over the next 1 to 2 years as you're moving into this new chapter in your life. So the first sign we have is a valley. So when you think of signs, it could be anything you see in this picture here. It could be seeing the actual word, okay? For some of you, I'm hearing it could be this word valley is in the name of a business or an address, okay? It's making me think of, there was a street I used to live on called Valley View Loop. Okay, so just be very mindful. For many of you, I feel like it's going to be the word valley that you're going to see just when you need to see it. That will be a sign for you, okay, that you're on the right path. We also have stork. Lovely stork here. Maybe for some of you, it could even be that you will be starting a family with this stork energy. Dolphin, one of my favorite animals. I took this quiz on the Wizarding World or something like that. It's like a Harry Potter website, and this was my Patronus, was the dolphin. I don't know if any of you are Harry Potter fans as well, but what was your Patronus? Like, comment in the comments down below. Let me know what your Patronus was. Let's like geek out together on that. So dolphin could be a sign for some of you. Hello, money path, money honey, look at that. I'm telling you, abundance for so many of you watching this video right now in the next 2 years, building wealth, building abundance. I love this for you. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We have cup. I'm hearing too, for many of you, this cup has a significance in relation to the animated version of Beauty and the Beast. You know, like that song, Be Our Guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. They did like a sort of remake, I guess, or something like that before, recently with her and Josh Groban. So it could be something that reminds you of Beauty and the Beast. Could be also relevant, not just like the cup energy. And then next we have a gong. Ooh, very, very interesting. So you might hear a gong, or I have a friend who wanted to go to sort of like a gong meditation where it's like a huge gong in this room, and then they bang it, and then you just kind of like, you know, close your eyes and sit in a comfortable position and sort of just feel that vibration and that frequency of the gong and receive an activation of sorts, right? So maybe for some of you, it could be like a gong meditation. Maybe some of you, it would be beneficial even to do like a sound bath. You know, with singing bowls, I'm hearing as well. So your last sign is candle. Oh my God, I'm feeling that Beauty and the Beast vibe again. Like we have this cup that feels like it's representing Chip from the movie. And then we have this candle that feels like it's representing maybe even Lumiere from the Beauty and the Beast movie. Anyways, Beauty and the Beast is actually one of my favorite movies, and Belle is one of my favorite characters because she likes to read and like learn things, and very curious minded, so I feel like I kind of relate to her in that way. But candle also is very important for you, okay? It could be that maybe some of you need to consider having sort of a weekly reflection session where you do kind of light a candle and you take a nice bath to sort of ground yourself again, sort of reset your mind, reset your energy as you move through the next couple of years. So light some candles, have a nice bath, light some candles and meditate even. Or for those of you that also do tarot readings, this could be an opportunity for you to light candles and do a reading for yourself and receive your own specific guidance from the universe as you go step by step. So we have a lot of different things for you to look out for, okay? A lot of different signs to let you know you're on the right path, things that you can use even to guide you forward. So again, don't forget to do a little bit of journaling. I feel like this is a great time for you to reflect on where you've been and where you'd like to move forward, okay? So thank you for joining me, loves. I look forward to seeing you again on our next collective card reading. But in the meantime, you know we got some pick a card readings that you can enjoy as well and receive insight from. So don't forget to like this video if you got anything out of it. I would really appreciate it. And if you feel called and you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe and turn the notifications on so you don't miss out on any future readings. I'll see you next time, beautiful souls. Wishing you all the best in the next coming years.